Hello, everybody. This is Mark Popovici. This is my third vlog, and today I chose this article published by American Heart Association, um, and it's called the CPAP machine for sleep apnea that could decrease heart failure risk. As we all know, sleep apnea is a common problem, and especially in overweight people, obese people. And this article is actually it's been studied with people over 60. So people with sleep apnea, especially over 60, they have this study has been done with the people that use CPAP machines, which is actually the CPAP machine is called continuous positive airway pressure. And people with, like I said, sleep apnea, they this is one of the therapy that they're going through in order to help them breathe better at night. Um, as we know, I know this topic for this week is about our brain and pain, but this very well ties with the brain, with our sleeping disorders. As we all know, the brain does everything for us. Even when we're not aware, it's still sending signals to our organs that are involuntary organs that keep us alive at night. Uh, our heart, our lungs, our diaphragm. So this study has been done on people using the machine over 60. It could actually decrease their risk of heart failure, whereas before it was just assumed that sleep apnea was just tied to heart attack and strokes, but it goes beyond that. I know a lot of people don't like the CPAP machines because it's irritating and it causes nasal dryness, and it's actually people do get used to it after a while. This study, um, they studied over 40,000 people over 13 years, and they had a 38% higher risk of heart failure compared to those who did not use the CPAP machine. So those over 60 age old, 60 years old, um, they had a higher 38% higher risk of heart failure as opposed to the ones that did not use the CPAP machine. Um, Now, the study also determined that there's a cause and effect relationship between uh, the brain and our breathing cycle at night. Um, the doctors, this study encourages the doctors to assign CPAP machines, or encourages the doctors to pay extra attention in monitoring or treating cardiovascular risks factors, as well as sleep apnea. Um, there's a lot of research done by the Department of Cardiology in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and they too showed that the CPAP machine can be protective against incidents of heart failure. Of course, everything is controlled by our brain, so I'm sure everything is tied together with this. At one point in my life, I went to the VA because I'm a veteran, and they told me I had sleep problems, and so I couldn't get enough rest at night. And I did a sleepover at their clinic, and they told me I had sleep apnea, and of course that scared me, and I started getting back in shape. I started working out. I started losing weight, eating right. I quit smoking. So then, after a while, my breathing got better. I got better rest at night, and my brain actually, my body function improved. So everything ties together with how we do things in our lives, how we eat, how we sleep well, and therefore, like one of the videos that I've seen in the class, it says we got to take care of our brain wellness. If our brain is happy, then our body is happy, and then we definitely honor God by doing what's right to our own body, to God's temple. So I really enjoyed this article. I didn't know about the CPAP being tied together with not only sleep apnea but our cardiovascular, our heart, and everything else. We need oxygen to the brain, so we need to keep the airway flow in and out. And we definitely need to see if we have a problem with that. If you don't get enough rest at night, go check yourself with the doctor and have it checked out. Maybe do a sleepover, and they'll tell you if you have this problem or not. Maybe you don't need a machine to sleep at night with, but maybe changing your pillow or lifting your shoulders higher than your body when you sleep. And there's all kinds of remedies out there that you can breathe better and stay well. So thank you for this, and I really enjoyed this class. Bye bye.